Hi, Eric Wilson here, cowboy mechanic, and I'm the person that's done the inspection on this vehicle. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk you through the pictures in the next 4 to 6 minutes, and just give you a rundown of what you're looking at, and so you can just make an informed decision on whether this is for you or not. Now, in addition to that, I've also done a written report. So if you're interested in this vehicle, you can print off that, or just simply take your phone and just pull this ad up, and you just pull up the ad, and it'll have that written report, and you can negotiate any kind of price you want with it. Okay, now on picture number one, it's the left front tire. Now you notice that they're studded tires, and they're aggressive. Now there's nothing better than them for the wintertime, because they grip like nothing else can. Now picture number two is that's a picture of the left front ball joint, the inner outer CV joint, inner outer CV boot, sway bar link, and outer tie rod. Now the left front ball joint is very critical. That's the one that number two on the list, and it's solid. And that's critical because that's what holds the wheel to the car. The picture number three is the inner outer CV boot. Now that rubber boots are not ripped, and that's important because they're full of grease. Picture number four is a sway bar link, and that is not intact. It's been cut. Again, would I fix it myself? No, because it's not a safety issue. It is, in fact, a lot of people are driving around with broken sway bar links, and they don't even know it, because what they do, they just dampen the sway of the car, the roll of the car when you go around a corner. And so it's up to you. I just want to make you aware of it. Now, the picture number five is the outer tie rod, and those are critical. Now they are tight on this car, so that's critical, because that's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering. Now, picture on the third picture now, you see number six on there. That's the front left brakes. You got 20,000 K on the front left brakes. Now, picture number four, number seven is the front strut. And is the tiny leak in that not bad? Would I change it? No, because it's just something that, they're full of oil, and in time they do start to leak. But I've seen struts leak way worse than that for a long time, and people don't even know it. It doesn't affect the ride, but I just want to make you aware of it. Picture the fifth picture, and then number nine on that, or number eight on that picture, is the rear left tire, and you'll notice again studded, very aggressive tread. Picture number six, and it has 9, 10, and 11 on it. And what happens on 9, 10, 11 on it, and that has the rear left shock, the rear left brake lines, and the rear left brakes. Now, the rear left, you notice on the rear left, number 9, that shock, you notice it's dry, and that's important because it's a shock, and it's full of oil. The brake lines are solid, and again critical, because that's if they ever leak, then you'd have a problem. Then you'd have a loss of brake pressure. And then the rear left brakes, you get about 15,000 K on the rear left brakes. Now, picture number 7, you've got about it's a what do you call it? Picture number 7 is stainless steel exhaust. Now, stainless steel exhaust lasts forever, okay? And I didn't find any exhaust leak on this car at all. So that exhaust is solid, and it's going to stay that way for a good long time. Picture number 8, and you see the number 13 on it. It's the front right tire, and again studded, very aggressive. Picture number 9 is the right front ball joint, the outer tie rod, sway bar link, and the outer and inner CV boot. The right front ball joint is solid, very good. The outer tie rod is solid, good. The sway bar link is not. It's cut and not intact. The outer and inner CV boot is solid and not ripped. Picture number 10 is the front right brakes, 20,000 K. Picture number 11 is the front right strut. It's dry. Dry and a good thing. Picture number 12 is the rear right wheel, which again studded and aggressive. The picture number 13 has the rear right shock, the rear right brake lines, and the rear right brakes. Okay, the shock is dry, the brake lines are intact and not rusted, and the rear right brakes are about 15,000 K. Now, picture number 14 is a picture of the dipstick and a oil and the underside of the oil cap. Now, the reason I've taken this picture is because I like to show people the condition of the oil. The oil is clean. Now under the oil cap, if you notice, it's clean as well, and that's very important because if there was an internal antifreeze leak, it would show up as a white goo, or what I call mayonnaise, under the cap, which is oil mixing with the antifreeze, and it would indicate of a head gasket leak, which is a big problem. Now, this one does not have it, and I'm giving this motor a thumbs up because these 3.5 motors are a chain-driven motor, which means the timing chain never has to be changed, okay? And they're just a rock-solid little motor, really good runners, and you'll get a lot of K in these things. I've seen them get 350, no trouble at all, with proper maintenance. Now, folks, that's my estimation of this vehicle, and you're going to have to make your decision on whether you're interested or not. Now, there is issues on it. The check engine, there's a check engine light. And that check engine light is an oxygen number 2 oxygen sensor, which is going to cost about $250 to change. Okay. In addition to that, there's the oxygen sensor, and then the battery light is on as well, which means that the what do you call it? The alternator is starting to fail. Now, you're looking at about $350 to replace that, but and it is on its way out, and you need to deal with that if you're going to purchase this car because it's not going to last that much longer. So I've written that down on the report page. So that is what the issues are with the vehicle. You've got the report, and if you decide you're going to make it, just simply you want to purchase it. Now you got something to negotiate, folks. I can do that. I can do this inside story for any vehicle you are interested in whatsoever, and it costs you nothing because the dealer pays me to come in and show you the inside story because they simply have got nothing to hide. It's that simple. Anyway, look forward to helping you. Bye-bye.